and all. आप सभी का आप सभी का स्वागत है. Now,
Om Shanti.
now, Om Shanti. Now I welcome to our special guest, Dr. Nira sister. Dr. Nira sister is practicing Raj Yoga meditation for past 4 years. She is a very holistic practitioner, and she is a homeopathic consultant and yoga teacher too. So I would like to say you that today is very special session we are going to have. It is an experimental workshop full of reflective visualization and imaginary activities. So you have to do what? You have to present with notebook, paper, pen, and colored marker. So I would like to welcome you, Neera sister. Welcome, please welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Kusumji, for a warm welcome. So I welcome everyone here who has taken time out from your busy weekend routine and be here to understand something today, right? So as it was announced, this is an experiential workshop. And to experience, we have to be present. We cannot do feel any experience if we are multitasking. So I request everyone to sit on your desk anywhere in your home. And as mentioned, if you don't have any paper, pen, pencils, please collect them. And if possible, if you open the camera, it will be amazing experience for all of us, including me and all of you. So please, I want to see all of your lovely faces today. We are here to share love today, right? And if there is no even eye contact, we cannot share love, right? So please open your cameras and share love with all of us here who are present in this Zoom today. So let's begin today's first experience. So we all know the title. The title, can anyone say? You can unmute and speak. And this is a workshop, so it's not a one-man show. I will be speaking as less as possible if you all will be sharing enthusiastically. So feel free to unmute yourself and speak and share. So what is the title today?
Love and attachment.
Love and attachment. To do what? To do with that?
Understanding our blind spots.
Yes, understanding our blind spots. So to understand the blind spots, let us first understand what love is and what attachment is. So just tune in and write three expressions or three words for each love and attachment. Is everyone okay understanding English, or someone needs be in between Hindi as well? If that is the case, please raise your Zoom hand or speak. Okay, so we did that homework first. Some basic understanding, right? We don't need to share this right now. And next thing is or if you want to share what can anyone want to share what they write about love?
Yeah, for me, love was more like freeing, and where there's love, we have patience and caring.
Yes. And can someone share for attachment? What is attachment to you? Can someone share?
Where there is attachment, there is a sense of pulling back, a sense of belonging where I cannot, get out of it. I'm attached to something.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for sharing, both of you. Wonderful. So the next activity we are going to do is it is a visual thing. Here you will see something on your screen, and we are all going to share what is perceived through this visual. There are two images here, and what can we see? This is the language of picture. What we see here.
One shows that it's freely like a love, just you're free to do whatever you want, but you still love them and trust them. The other one looks like that you're attached, like you're attaching someone that they can't do anything. They have to follow what you tell them, like you force them to do what you want them to do.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. What else we are seeing here? Anyone else?
Yeah, the first one, I think the hearts are coming together. The second one, you're physically tied to someone.
Mm-hmm. Yes, nice. What else? There are many things we can see here. Open your intellect, open the third eye, and see beyond what is the first look, but there are so many things here. So what is more in this one?
The first one, we are different pieces, but we come together as one piece because they're trying to make one heart out of two pieces. But
Yes.
also, you don't have to
Yeah.
be in the same place. You can be anywhere.
And you're complementing each other, right? Yes. There's something coming in the chat as well.
One is completing other.
One is completing completing other, or complementing each other. Yes, very good. And the other one is, yes, it is good to feel good sensation to be together with someone, but what if it becomes all the time? We all know what Siamese twins are, right? They are like their bodies are attached and they have to do everything together. And that is what the attachment gives us the feeling, right? So someone says that love connects freely with choice, and heart attachment create bondage and toxicity. Yes, beautiful. Maintaining equality. Yes, yes. All good sharing. So we basically understand what love is and what attachment is. But still we sometimes
Please
make
mute. Please mute. Don't speak in between, please.
now next we are going to do an exercise of reflection. So we all take either draw in the notebook or on a separate paper, draw a heart and like a little bit big in which that we can write or doodle or do something. So draw a heart and write in it why I'm here today. So go within and ask yourself why I'm here today. Write it on top of the heart why I'm here today. And inside the heart, next you write 3 words. What explains my feelings or mentality or my being as of this moment? 3 words that explain me right now. Write it on one side of the heart.
Done, sister.
Done, done. Everyone done? Good. Okay. So next we can share open floor what blind spot is. What is the blind spot?
Like a trap you fall into all the time, here and there.
Yes.
Unstable, uncertainty, instability.
Instability, uncertainty. Okay. What is a blind spot in literal meaning? Do you know that?
It's like when you're
Others can
driving and
see
you
us,
don't
but
see the car next to you, but it's
Yeah,
there.
yes.
The spot
So,
is not visible to us.
right, the spot or something that is not visible to us. Beautiful.
Yes.
So in this one here, we can see there is a side mirror of the car. There are two types of mirrors here. And we can clearly see that this is a bigger side mirror and there is a smaller mirror attached to it is to remove the blind spot. When we drive at certain portion of the car, if there is another thing or car, it is not visual to us. This is because of the science behind the mirrors put in the side mirror, right? And the same thing in our eyes also. We cannot see certain portion of the visual field we have. That is also a physical science. In here, we can see the first one that there are so many cars parked on the side. If I'm trying to park the car, if I don't see all these cars, it is likely that I can bump into one of those cars. And same thing on the freeway or highway. This gives a visual of another car passing in the next lane. Spiritually, as beautifully, we are all advanced. We don't need to understand what the blind spot is. I received many answers. What is the blind spot spiritually is in chat someone has shared unconscious thoughts, weaknesses. What more? Keep coming. What is a blind spot?
Not being aware.
Not being aware. Yes. Expectations. to understand or to deal with our blind spots, what we need to do is to create a third eye, because there are certain parts of our body we cannot see with our own these eyes, right? We have to take help for other mirror or something else. So same thing for the blind spots, we need to have a better understanding. But the blind spots itself are like sometimes we are just thinking on our own point perspectives. We lack the ability to see from others' perspective. When we are overindulgent or under the effect of any trauma or any substance, or there are many causes that can create blind spots. So next thing we are going to do is another activity. Let me share the slide here. So here we can see what a beautiful symbol of love. This itself can be a meditative image. Keep looking at it. We are doing an exercise in your notebook and pen. There will be questions here. What does it mean to you? The quality of love. What does the quality of love means to me? This is a reflective exercise, and we need to tap into our inner self. Write it down. What does love mean to me? Just breathe easy. Go in the silence of the mind and find what love means to me. Choose few words to describe it. And the next is, what does it look like? How love looks to me. Imagine something. Imagine a scene. Or how love looks like in action. question is, what does it feel like? What love feels like? In the screen of your mind, remember a scene or an experience. Sit back and reflect. How was the scene? Where was I? Who were with me? And how I felt at that time. Feel yourself absorbed in the quality of love. And when you're ready, hold on to these feelings. And come back to this room. How was it? Any words to describe?
Very calming.
Calming, yes.
Very peaceful.
Very peaceful. In the chat, someone says, beautiful garden with butterflies and peaceful. Super. Blessed. Yes. What else? Harmonic. What else? Come on. The more sharing, the more love we are going to grow today. We are here to get our hearts bigger and bigger. So keep sharing. Healing, reflective, fulfilled, connected, soothing, connected, yes. Speak, speak. Your beautiful voices can fill the room with love. Feeling of inner warmth. Beautiful, yes.
Yeah, it felt like praying and, not more like giving and flying.
Giving and flying, yes, Rupa.
Feelings.
Feelings, yes.
Not wanting anything.
Feeling of inner warmth, boundless, my heart opened fully. Yes, yes, soft, featherly touch, having more clarity to understand universe. Beautiful, beautiful. So we are understanding, we were able to understand just by reflecting on our own experiences, right? In our busy lives, we just keep rushing, one experience and then next and next and next. We don't take time to sit and reflect on our experiences that we have, beautiful experiences in the life. We just ignore. That is one of the blind spot we have. The rush of the time, not giving enough time for ourselves and others, unrealistic expectations, and then often we keep our mindset at a certain idealization, perfectionism, that also can create a blind veil between love and our actual being. So, just sitting for 5 7 minutes reflecting, do you all think that that this was a beautiful helpful exercise for healing and recalling the love? Raise your hands or show your thumbs and the zoom on your Zoom thumb or anything. Keep reacting, keep reacting. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So next we move on to how this quality of love looks like. We all have shared so much, and that was amazing, beautiful sharing and experience-based sharing. One thing struck very, we all know that, but in a recent one of my class, um, I asked what love is, and there was a young girl um, who was sitting in the class, and she said, "Love is mom. Love is mom." We all know this, but how many of us remember this in a day-to-day life? Let's see what love is. Can someone unmute and read all this? Who is volunteering? We can take turns. You can read few and then someone else can read more. Unmute yourself. Can you unmute?
Compassion,
Mm-hmm.
big warm hug,
Yeah.
intimacy, trust, mother or father cradling with their child, emotional
Yes.
connection.
Thank you. Thank you, Sakshi. Anyone else can read more? What is love?
Communicated
Pure
through the eyes.
Mm-hmm. Communicated through eyes is a beautiful way to express love. Oftentimes, we only express our anger or dislike through eyes, right? We don't use our eyes for just seeing or expressing our dislike. But eyes are the beautiful way or the sense organ to express love without speaking any word. What else?
grand piano.
Connections.
Grand piano, yes. Grand piano is another great analogy. Like how piano plays so many keys, right? And piano itself is a beautiful, huge instrument. So owning a piano itself is a pride possession. So having love or giving love is like a grand piano, right? So love is more, many more qualities than this. We have all shared more than this. The best is mother or father cradling their child, and everyone else doesn't have to, everyone, each and everyone doesn't have to be your child to show the love, but we can have that feeling in us, that giving, that sacrifice, the sleepless night, uh, um, caring for children. Even they grow up, the father keeps working hard and hard to make their um, food, to give food in their plate, to pay for their tuitions and whatnot, and mother just keeps giving and caring. So if we have that kind of understanding, the love is giving and sacrificing, we can be more generous. In the next one here, we will explore what opposite to love is. Look how it falls. Look how it appeared into the screen. Any feeling looking at that? How it came down?
Trapped.
Trapped. Yes. It felt like something heavy is coming down to me, right? Someone else can read few from here. Attachment.
Need-based.
It is need-based. Attachment. Why attachment is need-based? What could be the reasons?
It's like give and take.
Yes. Attachment is attachment give and take?
I think it's just keep taking.
Yes. Attachment comes from so love gives, love is giving. Love is oriented to others versus attachment comes from egocentric self. It's only me. I see only myself to attach to someone when I have fear, when I have insecurities, when I need something. That kind of fear keeps me attached to someone when I want someone to fulfill my expectations. And when we have attachment, what else? Someone can read from here. I don't have to read this. It's suffering, it's holding on. Yes.
Thing, sticky, heavy, physical,
Yes.
and me, mine, and negative energy, anger, desires,
Yes.
Impure
or
vibration.
And it brings frustrations and worries and negative energy, all that. If you notice, the circle around this is broken. So when we have attachment, the energy is leaking. Our vibrations becomes low. Versus the love circle was the full circle. The energy is contained and we have higher vibrations. This has negative and low vibrations, right? So let's move on to, I would like to show a beautiful video here. This video is how eagle family trains their eaglets to fly. See how the eaglets is around the mom. The mom is around. Here comes both parents. And the mom disappears when the eaglet is able to fly. How beautiful it is, right? Beautiful, right? What we do with our children, with our partners, with our team, at work, we babysit and we keep them attached, right? We keep control, right? Even in our work environment, we have that control. Everything should be this way, that way. We don't let them grow. So big eye-opening video that was for me. How did you like? How was it?
It was superb.
Yeah, right. So moving on to the next thing in our journey today is then how we differentiate and how we grow more in love. How we grow more in love. Oftentimes, so before we go to this next slide, I would like to tell a story in very short few words. So we all like stories, right? So once upon a time, in ancient time, not today's time, in ancient time, God and his companions were discussing that we want to give a precious gift to humans. Okay. And the gift was awareness. The gift was awareness. And then that they were discussing that how should we present this gift to humans? Where should we put it? So it should be put in such a way that not everyone can access it, or it cannot be overused or ignored, or like if it is easily accessible, then people ignore, right? So it has to be an exclusive thing. And they were discussing, many options came. Some said, let's put it on a highest mountain. Some said, let's put it under the sea, in the bottom of the sea, and many options. But then God said, the best place to put this gift is inside, in the core of humans. In the core of humans is a place only the wisest one can reach within. Not everyone can reach within, only the wisest, only the one who is practicing solitude can reach in the core, right? So that is the place God has chosen to put the awareness. In this one here, we can see what is my reality. My reality. Who am I? Oftentimes, in this time and age, we identify ourselves with our roles, relationships, possessions, right? I'm owner of this precious car, expensive car. I I have this job designation. I'm a doctor. I am corporate. Blah blah blah. We identify ourselves with that. Other identity could be I am a singer, I am a painter, I have this skills, that skills, and we identify ourselves based upon our skills. The outer layer, and then there is inner layer is our skills. That is, they are still personal, but that those skills can be lost. If I can sing beautifully today, tomorrow I may lose my voice for on whatever reason, and I can lose that identity easily. But in the innermost layer of my being is my core qualities, my willpower is there, and my special purpose to live or to exist or to thrive is lying in the core, in the deepest core of myself. And this core is never destroyable. It is steady and stable. And the deepest, all the motivations and the intentions are lying in this deepest layer. So how many of you agree with this? The 3 layers of identity. Any sharing?
Yeah, most of the time we are aware of the outer layers more than the inner.
We tend to forget. We just did this reflection activity, right? Um, that from which layer it came from? Which layer it came from?
The inner layer.
The core, right? It came from the core. So, yes, in the chat they said core layer. Yes. So this core is my true identity. My awareness lies in the core, and that's where all the values are. So in this busy world, we need time to sit and tap into the core and find what my real qualities are and what my motivations or my intentions to live this life. Oftentimes, we just get blinded and see the purpose of ourselves in we become purpose driven. Even for some, for the most people who work at a corporate level, IT level, they just become work oriented. The world is demanding in any jobs, everywhere, everyone is demanding from us. And then we become unconsciously purpose driven personalities. And in this kind of scenario, it becomes essential to sit and tap into the core and find my purpose. What am I doing? I am driven or I am striven. So, next one is we're going to how are we doing so far? Any sharing so far?
Yeah,
Anyone?
it's opening our eyes, because we don't think about these things all the time.
Mhm. So the outcome, I would like to share that here is what love is, how love looks like, and how attachment looks like. Someone can read loudly, that will be helpful, giving love to everyone.
Yeah, love is give importance to each other, mutual trust, freedom, growth, trust, connection, acceptance, compatibility, self-esteem high, empowerment, value for feelings, feeling intangible, will be meaningful for both, and is selfless.
Thank you very much, Praveen Bhai, for reading this out for everyone. You showed care and love. In the next enemy to love is attachment. Who is willing to open the eyes for everyone? We can note these mentally and see what factors are resonating to me. Who wants to volunteer for reading this?
I'll do that.
Thank you.
We do what we like, not what is right, egocentric, controlling, impatient. We force others, powerlessness, rejections, that I'm right, not giving permissions, possessiveness, low self esteem, jealousy, envy, heaviness, excursion, feeling victimized, neediness, short term, stagnations, and dependency.
And it could be many, many, many more things. These are just few checkpoints. What qualities of love I have and what qualities of attachment I have within me. Good checkpoint, right? Yeah. So the clock is ticking and at the about touching to the end limit of the session. So there was another example. A small child was playing around the grandfather. Grandfather was in pain and he was crying. The child climbs up into his lap and just sits there. And someone came and asked, "What are you doing?" And the child replied, "I'm helping him cry." The child said, "I'm helping grandfather cry." How touchy it is, right? How often we give time to others. How often we give time to others to let them be as they are, to let them be how they feel, right? So next is our, we will end the session with a beautiful meditation. While in the meditation, we can think of 3 more words that we can feel on the other side of the heart we drew. Okay? So sit back, relax. This meditation technique is, again, visualization and imagination. Take a deep inhale in. And a very slow exhale out. Put all the pen, paper, everything on the side. With the inhalation, I feel in the love, the energy of love in me. And with the exhalation, I spread the love around me. Imagine walking into a beautiful garden. The birds are chirping. The air is moving slowly. The flowers are smiling at me. And as I walk further, my eyes are settling on a beautiful rose flower. I feel like to pluck it and keep it with me. As I approach to the flower, and my hands are touching, a voice from inside of me gently said, "Stop." If you pluck this flower now, it will be in your possession. Only you will enjoy its beauty. And in some time, it will die. If you keep it on the plant, the rose will keep smiling. And nurture, give joy and happiness to many others. And I started walking away from the rose. There is another voice coming out from my within. Are you giving love to yourself? Are you able to see what you need? Like this beautiful rose, how it is strongly attached to the branch and gets nourished from the plant. How do you get nourished? That voice reminded me to give self-love, to sit alone sometimes, tap within, and be strong and rooted. When I have love within me, then I can give it to someone. What I have, only that I can give. Om Shanti. Gently take your pen in your hand and write these 3 words on the other side of the heart. Ready? Done? Can someone who has not shared so far can share what they wrote before and now? This is share and care. That's what we do in social media, right? Like, share, and care. So let's do that here too. Can someone share what were the 3 words in the beginning and 3 words at the end? You can unmute and share.
I
What is-
can try to tell you the first one. To me, I put why I'm here. Is that what you wanted to know?
Yes, why I'm here, and then the 3 words you put on one side of the heart.
Okay, I put why I'm here because so I can educate myself and I can share my whatever I learned. I can share that wisdom with others, and
The
and
three
I can
word expressions.
yeah, and I can, I guess, learn and transform myself from what I learned.
Okay, and which word you put at the end now?
I put being more uh nurturing, be more affectionate and loving unconditionally.
Beautiful sharing. Thank you, Yasmin. Someone shared here is please love my inner self. Yes. There is a form shared in the chat here. If you click on this right now, it will be downloaded in your device and you can fill that form even after the meeting is ended. So please do that gesture to complete the form, how you felt, and this is a good feedback, good or bad, whatever feedback you have, we appreciate that. So I rest here.
Thank you
So
so much, sister. It was wonderful. It was awesome. And it has given us lots and lots of understanding also. Because, see, nowadays, love is lacking in everybody. Nobody is sitting with themselves. Nobody is doing self talk. Nobody is motivated to do self love. So, you have given this idea very beautifully so that one can understand themselves, one can understand, one can go deep within and understand that how much love they have inside instead of they are searching outside. So it was very very wonderful, and that story was also very very learnable, very very knowledgeable, that gives lots of understanding and strength also, so that one can understand and one can fulfill themselves. So we are proud to have you. As your name is Nira, Nira means pure, Nira means Amrit. So you gave us too much Amrit today, and it is very, 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 very precious for us. We will love ourselves and we will give love to the society, to nation, to our surrounding. Thank you so much, sister. Thank you so much.
thank you everyone for being here, for inviting me, and thanks to Almighty for giving all these skills. Thank you.
God bless you, sister.
You too.
Mhm.